We're underway for round 14 of the USA Grand Prix, and Ferg gets a lightning start. He's already clear ahead of AJ, as we'll try and look down the inside. There's a Mercedes going 3 wide into turn 1 with the Haas driver of Head Bompia. The McLaren get a bit out of shape as the AlphaTauri is fighting the Head Bompia. Will they go side by side? I don't think they will. They're slotted into position as Duval stays behind Harvey Lees then, as it looks all clean in the first few laps then, so that's really good from the drivers to keep it clean. But talk about not keeping it clean, it's Dixon who spun, and he's the first victim then to get caught out as Cyril Ferg leads this race ahead of AJ after getting a lightning start, trying to take that place back. But here comes Head Bompia. Will he go around the outside of Duval? Yes, he will. And obviously he can go side by side now as you watch the two squabble away for 4th place. Duval sticks around the outside. Head Bompia then has the outside line for the next corner. Duval has the inside line for the next corner. Takes that place back unless he does a switch back. Head Bompia, no he doesn't. We'll try and go around the outside. It's not really a good thing to do because understeer and hot tyres will obviously come into effect, and Duval stays ahead of Head Bompia. So good tussle for 4th place between those two, and dragged himself in as Head Bompia right behind Duval. In fact, it's alongside him, so round 2 between Duval and Head Bompia. Duval has the outside line, which will convert into the inside line next, unless Head Bompia decides to go down the inside, which he won't do. Will he try and get himself into turn 1? But look at that Harvey Lees. Can he get him into turn 1 around the outside? No, he can't. What about Head Bompia? They both go side by side into turn 1. Look at that. One of them has to back out because not really space for two cars, and Head Bompia gets the position, but he's run out of ERS. He hasn't got any ERS, so Duval could try and get him back on that next straight, as Mark has got himself past it's Steiny, as they both go side by side again. Duval has the outside line. He's retaking the position off of Head Bompia, so there's really good racing going on between the two. On lap 9, with the pit stops coming up, will AJ go down the inside of Ferg in this lap? Looks like it because he's right behind him. There he is then. And before the next corner, AJ has moved himself up into P1. Oh no, Harvey Lees has just hit the back of Ferg, and he's just got himself up with damage. Yes, he has. Harvey has made a big costly mistake as Head Bompia has got past Duval for P4. Val Fury is fighting with Steiny. There they go then, side by side. Steiny looking to make a move down the inside. He has been making a move, trying to make a move ever since the start of the race. They both go side by side, and Val has the inside line for the next corner, but he goes deep and Steiny comes through. Here comes Cohen. He takes the lead of this race, does Iso Cohen. Into P1 he goes. A safety car would be doable for these medium runners now, but bearing in mind they'll be on the hard compound tyres because those softs won't go to the end, as Ferg try and goes around the outside of AJ. That's to stay behind him for this minute. Moves himself up into P7. Nathan needs to follow as soon as he can. Don't hit the back of him. So close to contact there. Nathan very fighting back. He's not yielding. He don't care that those guys are on a brand new set of tyres. I'll just say it's just preventing the inevitable, but he moves himself up into P8. Side gamer, will he try and make an overtake? We'll have to go around the long way round. He does. He has the inside line for the next corner, but obviously Very can go around the outside too. There's a much better way to go around the outside there. He has the inside line for the next corner, does Very, so will he outbrake himself? And no, he won't, and he stays ahead of Side Royal Gamers, so really good driving from both of them. Back to P1, there they are then. Ferg, Nathan, oh dear, we've got yellow flags, and that is a McLaren, and that's Steiny who's in the wall. And a safety car has been deployed, so that's spiced a lot of things up, hasn't it? We've got one driver out of this race. And into the pits come, no, that's a dummy, he even dummied me, so into the pits come Nathan. Nathan has pitted. Well, that's an interesting strategy call from him. We will have 7 racing laps towards the end of the race as the race continues on lap 22. AJ being smart. Look at that, he's dummied Ferg. Ferg has been dummied, and look at that, good restart from AJ, but Ferg wasn't expecting that, as Head Bompia will go around the outside of Duval, fighting for a podium as he was in the early parts of the race. Stays behind Duval for P4. And where's Nathan? He hasn't got past the Dutchman of Seed Royal Gaming, but Nathan, a risky move to go around the outside of there because the inside line next, and you don't want to make contact there at a high speed corner as more people get penalties. Look at that, they're right behind. The soft runner are very right behind Steiny for Harvey leads for P6 as very picks up as Nathan spun it. The two Williams and the Mercedes have made contact. The more time they fight, the more time they lose, as both Renaults are going at it for P7. Very stays ahead. No! More contact. He just broke late, and Drew Vizzer hits the back of Very too, so it's all going on down in the midfield there. This is his chance, he can't afford to not go for it. You've got to stick it around the outside. That's a warning. That's definitely a warning, but that's cost him a lot of time. He needs to get past him ASAP. He wants to win this race. He should have been a bit more aggressive than that. He's got to do it now. He's got to do it right now if he wants to. It's the last lap. All or nothing from Het Bompje. Just go down the inside. Just send it. Just send it. Go around the outside. Do it. No, he hasn't done it, sadly. He should have gone down the inside and just pushed him off the track. I would have done that if it was the last lap, in all honesty, but he hasn't done it. And it looks like Dewey won't be winning this race either. If AJ... Yes, he won't be winning this race. AJ could win this race. It's back down to 2.9. Here comes AJ around the final corner. He's going to win the US Grand Prix. Will he win this race? Yes, he does by 300ths.